What's up, guys? We are back with another episode of the show. Before we get started into this discussion, make sure you hit the four buttons that you see right above me. A like will be nice. Be sure to comment, especially share, and why subscribe? Well, if you have not been living under a rock, then you should know by now that as of yesterday, which was Thursday, January 16, Nintendo has finally, after God knows how many days and months, they have finally officially announced the Nintendo Switch 2. Now, how they did it? So that's the funny thing, the way they did it. We were expecting them to make an announcement and then drop the trailer today, but they did not do that. They were trolling and they're nothing but trolling. It was so funny. Twitter was in chaos. People were freaking out, people were crying, people were throwing tantrum. It was hilarious. It was so fun. And by the time I thought they were going to like make the announcements like around 5:30, but they didn't do that. They dropped a tweet on Donkey Kong Country Returns, and I'm like, well, it makes sense. I mean, Donkey Kong Country comes out today, so it makes sense, right? And I'm like, but Nintendo, why aren't you making your announcements? What's going on? Are they? And I was like, oh, you know what? I think they're gonna shadow drop it. And people were like, no, they're not gonna shadow drop it. They're gonna delay it. They're gonna delay it. People are spilling the tea. People are leaking everywhere. I'm like, guys, calm the F down. It's not that deep. And besides, the leak of them announcing the Switch on Thursday, January 16th came from Nate the Hates. And Nate the Hates has a strong reputation in the gaming industry. He's one of those leakers that he makes sure that his sources are legit before he says something. If he doesn't, if his sources is like maybe like 50, 16%, like 1%, and maybe one, he's not going to say anything. That's who he is. He makes sure that all of his sources are 100% legit before he spills the tea. And he spilled the tea on that trailer dropping on Thursday. And lo and behold, it dropped on Thursday. So let's watch that one. Now, I've watched the trailer earlier already. I was getting ready for work when I felt like they dropped the trailer. So I've watched the trailer already. So you can check out my reaction in the description box below. Okay, so I don't like this kickstands. I stay true to what I said. I still don't like that kickstand, but they designed it like this, so might as well get used to it. Now look at the Joy-Cons. It's getting bigger with that extra button. And you see this thing right here? That is the optimal IR sensor, and that is similar to that. Similar to a mouse. You know what that means? Watch this, watch this, watch this. Mass functionality, baby. Mass functionality, baby. Ch, ch, ch. Now, how do you think they're going to introduce the games now? Like, is it going to be like ch? I still think it's going to be like ch, but I think it's going to be like the tool does that ch, or maybe it's the I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do that, or maybe it's just going to pop up. I don't know. I don't know how they're going to do that, but I think it's going to just pop up like the switch. So it's going to pop up like this. It's not going to snap, or it's not going to do like this. It's not going to do like this anymore. We know that for sure. But I think it's going to like pop out of nowhere, like psh. Like the screen is where it's right, and then you just see the logo like. I don't know. We'll see. But I like it. I like the sounds. They stick up that sounds. Oh, so satisfying. Now this is my favorite part in the trailer, the Mario Kart game. I think it's Mario Kart 9. Some people might say it's Mario Kart 10. I say it's Mario Kart 9. And if we scroll, if we make the quality bigger and we lower the speeds and we make the screen bigger, look at Mario's face. Oh, so cute. Look, look at Donkey Kong. Look at that. Look, who is this guy? Who is this guy? It's Donkey Kong from the movie. Like, what? So, here's what I think is going to happen with Donkey Kong. Nintendo is from here on out is going to be using this design from here on out. You're going to see that style of Donkey Kong in Smash Brothers, in the next Smash Brothers. You're going to see this style of Donkey Kong in the next Mario Tennis, Mario Golf, Mario Party, the next Mario Party. You're gonna see this Donkey Kong everywhere. The next Donkey Kong game, hopefully they do have a new Donkey Kong game. He's gonna be like this everywhere. It's not gonna be the old Donkey Kong anymore. So it's giving, that I'm sure some of you don't know this, but back in 2001, I believe, when the Game Boy Advance was still fresh on the markets, um, Nintendo changed the design of Castle DDD for the latest Kirby game, Kirby Nightmare Dreamlet, and it was taken from the actual TV show Kirby Wabagacha. So they took the inspiration from Kirby, the TV show, and decided to revamp a lot of stuff in the Kirby series, including DDD's castle. So they're doing it again, but this time for Donkey Kong. We saw Donkey Kong the way he looks in the Mario movie. They decided to incorporate this Donkey Kong into the game. So from here on out, this is the Donkey Kong you're gonna be seeing, and I'm really excited about that. Really excited. Oh, and from what I've heard about this new Mario Kart, it's gonna be 24 characters in one racetrack. Like, that's massive. Like, I think this is gonna be like quote unquote open worlds. I won't say it's open worlds, but the way you have so many characters in one racetracks like this, and I also think that the track of this game, it's not going to be like one track that goes like in circle or takes one from one point A to point B to point C and then go back to point A. I don't think it's going to be like that. I think it's going to be like a marathon track. Like, you like Mount Wario. That's like a marathon track where you go from point A to point C, and point C is the finish line. I feel like this was going to happen for this Mario Kart game, and I'm really excited about that. Really excited. I think maybe one or two stages might have this circular track, but everything else I think is going to be like from start to finish. Whew, this Mario Kart game is going to be fire. Let's go. So yeah, let me turn this one down. Okay, there we go. And did you see? Did you see? You see how big that world is? Damn! It's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's gonna be open worlds. It's gonna be open worlds, guys. Open worlds, open ended. It's gonna be massive. That game is gonna be massive. Let's go. Let's go. All those characters, all the racetrack, they are real.
And they're spectacular.
Yeah, they're spectacular. Okay. Um by the way, side notes, this is my fourth attempts in recording this video. I've been trying to record this video since I finished my live reaction. But for some reason I get a technical difficulty. So this is my fourth try recording this video, and I'm getting really tired. So it's like 1 a.m. in the morning. So yeah. So if I start sounding like I'm a little cocoa for cocoa puff, yeah, you know. Okay, so this is Nintendo Switch 2, and it's beautiful. Oh, let me close this. Let me close that. Disable to next visit. Yeah, you don't need to see that. So this is the Nintendo Switch 2. It's releasing 2025, and it snaps. Unlike the actual Switch, it snaps together. Love it. It's slick. It's cute. Its kickstand is still not my favorite. It has a release latch. It is just like the legs. Yeah, this is the website. And oh, the website also says that you can play Switch 2 exclusive games, duh, as well as regular Switch games, like the Switch 1 game. But here's what I don't like. Certain Switch games may not be supported or fully compatible with Switch 2. Details will be shared on the website at a later date. Meanwhile, we Switch Online members can continue using the service on Switch 2. Yay! Okay, so though I don't like this right here, I have a feeling I'm not going to sell. That gives me reassurance that I'm not going to sell my Switch, because I was going to sell my Switch, transfer all my stuff into the Switch 2, sell my Switch, and I'll have a Switch 2. But I don't think I'm going to sell my Switch with this kind of message. And I'm also thinking that some of the games that is not going to support, I think it's going to be Pokemon, because Pokemon and Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing, it has a unique save feature, and so does Pokemon. to the point that when you want to play Scarlet Violet on another console, it's like you have to start from scratch, because Scarlet Violets do not have that support for cloud saving. And Animal Crossing requires you to have one specific Switch console to play Animal Crossing, to have your town, to have your people, to have everything. That's why this message is right there. That is why this message is right there. So guys, do not, I repeat, do not sell your Switch. Okay? Okay. Cheers. Food for thought. And I can not wait for the April Direct, April 2nd, 2025. What day is that? April 2nd, 2025. I believe that is like a Wednesday. So Wednesday will be the day of that new Direct. So this Direct, obviously, like the Switch presentation back in 2017, it's going to feature the Switch 2 and its games. And yeah, right there, offering a closer look at the Switch 2, the successor to Switch, released in 2025. The broadcast time will be announced on this website and all social media accounts at a later date. Now, what time do you think they will make the announcements? I mean, not the announcements, but what time do you think they will broadcast that Direct? It's going to be a Wednesday. People will be at work. I think I would say it'll be like around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I think that's gonna be around 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Some might say like 7 a.m. But I think three is a good time for Direct, because it gives like opportunity for people to finish their work and like take a break and watch the presentation. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be like around 40 to 50 minutes. So like 10 minutes of talking about the features of the Switch 2, including that button, like 10 to 15 minutes total. And then the rest of the hour will be all on games, like first party games, third party games. So far, what we know about the first party and third party games. In fact, let me segue into, and we have our Switch experience. New York, Los Angeles, Dallas. There is no Seattle, so unfortunately, I won't be able to attend this because there's no Seattle. I was hoping for Seattle, but there's no Seattle. I wanted to be closer to home. So yeah, so this leads me to the next article here from GameSpot, all the Nintendo Switch 2 games that were rumored so far. Now, so this new console is definitely going to be much more powerful than the Nintendo Switch. It will have lots more games than the Nintendo Switch. Like the library of Nintendo Switch, I still cannot fathom so the sheer amounts of games, first party and third party alike. Like the sheer amount of game titles on the Switch itself is baffling. So if you think that's, imagine the supports for this next console. I mean, let's talk about that actually. Like some of the games that is coming up so far. As you can see, as you can probably tell from this screenshot itself, it's like, what? It's like you are taking PlayStation and Xbox and then you put them all on Nintendo. Now who pull off that kind of stunts? Oh yeah, his name is Masahiro Sakurai. for Smash Brothers Ultimate. He pulled off that freaking stunt. Remember when he bought Cloud? Remember when he bought Steve from Minecraft? And I was like, oh lord, wow, wow. But yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy. But yeah, so Switch 2 is officially real, with Nintendo confirming the first look and some details about the hardware. Oh, we need to talk about the hardware at some point. But I'm getting tired and I don't want it to stay too long. So just know that it's much more powerful than the Switch. It's going to be playing games that is like above PlayStation 4 Pro, and it has Nvidia. That's all the information I'm going to give you guys. Okay, so if you guys want to like come at me and be like, well, you didn't say this or you didn't say that, like I said, I'm tired, okay, and I need to go to bed. So this is my fourth time trying to record this video and push it to YouTube, so bear with me. Okay, so let's go over through the game list here. So some of the information that we got, most of them are from Nate the Hits, the guy who leaked out or revealed that the Switch 2 was going to get announced this Thursday, and obviously it got released this Thursday. So this same Nate the Hits said, and I quote, previously reported that he expects to see Mario Kart 9 in 2025, launch title obviously. It's possible that the game we saw featured during the Switch. Oh, it's possible that's the game we saw featured during the review video, obviously. So, and now he says that we might be getting Assassin's Creed Mirage. So he said we'll be getting a lot of games from Ubisoft. Assassin's Creed Mirage is one of them. It's not the only one though. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Now, for this one, I've listened to the podcast myself, and I don't know about you, but from what I've heard, it sounded as if Nate was speculating, like he was pretty much guessing that they might push Assassin's Creed Shadow into the console. Now, he's not saying he's wise about that. He's not saying that he got the sources correct. He's just speculating. That's from what I've heard listen to the podcast. So I'm just going to stick to my gun and say it's a speculation at this point for Assassin's Creed Shadows to come to the Switch 2. But if it does come to the Switch 2, oh yes, baby, yes. Exciting time. Okay, and he also mentioned this game, Final Fantasy VII Remake, coming in 2025. Yeah, and also Final Fantasy VII Rebirth coming to 2026.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, both Final Fantasy titles of the remake trilogy is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and they are both mentioned by Nate the Hate. Like, what? Okay. Oh, and get ready, because that's not over. It is. We ain't done. We are not done, ladies and gentlemen. We are not done, because look at this. Halo Master Chief Collection. What? So you guys know how Microsoft is now trying to push it's trying to go multi-platform, right? This was a shocker for me. When I heard Nate mention Halo Master Chief Collection, I was like, I'm sorry, what? I'm scared. Can you say that again? Can you say that again? They are bringing freaking Halo to a Nintendo console. Remember when last year Sony bought Horizon to a Nintendo Switch console? although it was a Lego set, right? It was a Lego version of the game, right? But it was still a first party title on a Nintendo Switch console. Like, who does that? Who is crazy in their minds to do that? Microsoft and Sony. Why? Because they want that money and they don't care about your feelings. Okay, gamers. Okay, so it's time for us to like acknowledge and embrace the change that Microsoft and Sony is going through right now. And yeah, and by the way, that was a rumor from Natty Hits
We started a rumor.
What rumor?
that both Halo and the Final Fantasy VII series, remake series, are coming to Switch 2. And the Master Chief Collection is coming out this year. And that's according to Natty Hits. Whew. Guys, waiting for a whole lot of writing. Whole lot of riding that hype train. That hype train is going to places you have never gone before. Oh, and guess what? We are not done. We are not done because look at this one. Microsoft's Flight Simulator coming to Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the
Everybody
procedure,
stay calm.
everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
Well,
What? I'm sorry, what? Microsoft Flight Simulator coming to Switch? Well, Master Chief Collection is coming to Switch 2, so of course they're going to bring Flight Simulator to the Switch 2. What else are they going to bring to the Switch 2? Gears of War ED? That's a rumor too. Just so you know, that's a rumor too.
we started a rumor.
What rumor?
Yeah. Oh, and we already know about Hi-Fi Rush, which is also a rumor, and it's coming out of the Switch 2. And see, Microsoft is going to be a very big supporter of the Switch 2 when it does come out. They will be porting and patching the current Switch lineup, so games like Rounded Pentnet and the Ori games will eventually find their way to Switch 2, be patched with 4K support, and I won't be surprised if we'll see Sea of Thieves, maybe Hi-Fi Rush also find their way over. And that is straight from Natty Hates. Yeah, y'all better start listening to Natty Hates because he knows his stuff. And yeah, Ori and the Blind Forest, Ori Will of the Wisp, and Sea of Thieves. These are all confirmed third-party titles. And from Ubisoft, Mario Plus Rabbids, Kingdom Battle, and Sparks of Hope. Now, side notes about Sparks of Hope. Ubisoft shot themselves in the foot because Nintendo told them, hey, don't release Sparks of Hope yet on the Switch. Wait till the Switch 2 gets announced, wait till it gets released, and then you can release Sparks of Hope. Did they listen? No, they did not listen. Although they made some good sales, right? They made some good sales, but according to them, performance wasn't it. So they do regret what they did, not listening to Nintendo, and they're going to be bringing this again to the Switch 2 as well as Kingdom Battle as a bundle. So yeah, and of course the rumored 3D Mario game, which I'm going to say this. These rumored 3D Mario games, we're going to see the Mushroom Kingdom like Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom. We're going to see Toad Town just like Toad Town from the Mario movie. And we're going to see Donkey Kong. I mean, yeah, that's just speculation, but I would love to see Donkey Kong in that game too. But that is my vision for that game. We see the Mushroom Kingdom as an open world game. I mean, as the open world location, and Mario will be traveling anywhere in the Mushroom Kingdom. um we'll actually see Peach's castle in its grandiose beauty. Mario will be traveling from one place to the next, and you'll be you know those heroes with those eyes, those blinking eyes. Imagine them looking at Mario like. Now, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, those green heroes in the Mario series who that have eyes, those lively green heroes that have eyes, yeah, I feel like that we're gonna be seeing a lot of them too, and they're gonna be looking at Mario like, hey, where are you going? Yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. This Mario 3D Mario game is gonna be so much fun, and so is Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Now, this game, I don't think it's gonna be. I was gonna say it's gonna be a launch. It's gonna have a launch title like a Switch and Switch 2 version, but it's coming out to Switch anyway. So the only thing I'm going to see will be like an upgrading graphic, an upgrading performance, and like when you play that game on your Switch, you're gonna see massive improvements compared to the actual Switch. So, oh, and let's not forget about this Metal Gear Solid. Oh my gosh, what's going on right now? Metal Gear Sonic. Did I say Sonic? Solid. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater.
Oh, yeah.
This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. What is happening? So many great third-party games coming to the Switch too. Like, what is happening? What's going on? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Is Nintendo turning into PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X and S? What is happening? Huh? It's so exciting just seeing all these games coming out to the Switch too. And again, reported by Nate Hate. What? Okay, okay. Let's keep going. We got Pokemon Legends ZA. We got that's a Switch one, by the way. That's a Switch one game, by the way. But if I remember correctly, guys, I just realized something. If I remember correctly, when the trailer for Pokemon Legends ZA dropped, we did not see a Switch One logo here. Let me prove it to you. I just realized that. I just realized that. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Pokemon Legends ZA. Shout out to Roger's Base. I've seen his live reaction. His live reaction always excites me. Okay, so let's okay, there we go. Let's jump right into here. Just the logo. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Okay, released simultaneously worldwide. I wish this one could just disappear. But yeah, that's the Switch One logo. Yeah, it's coming to Switch One. Never mind. I was wrong. See, when I admit I was wrong, I have to admit I was wrong. So I thought there was no logo, but yeah, Legend CA is coming to Switch. Regular Switch. Yeah. Oh, and shout out to Player SS also. He also posted something. I'm gonna check it out soon. Okay, let's get back to it. Professor Layton and the new world of Steam. I used to play a Professor Layton game. I never played a Professor Layton game people swear by that game. They enjoy it. Like, I need to play that game at some point. Oh, and we also have Rainbow Six Siege and The Division. Nintendo, you can't do this to me right now. The Division and Rainbow Six Siege. Yo. Anyway, so all those great games are coming to the Switch too. All those great games. So far, I only have seen, well, confirmed is one third party and one first party being Mario Kart 9, and rumors first party being Mario, 3D Mario. Is what I wanna see for a launch lineup. All those games, obviously, 3D Mario, Mario Kart. I want to say Metroid Prime 4, but that's on the Switch One. Pokemon Legends is on the Switch One too. I want to say Smash. I want to say Smash for a launch title, but that might not happen until at least 2 to 3 years, maximum 2 years. Yeah, maximum 2 years. Maximum 2 years. If I have to like endure waiting 3 years, but I don't think it's gonna be a launch title. 3D Mario, Mario Kart, maybe an IP, a new IP from Nintendo. I would like to see Star Fox. I like to see Star Fox come back. I heard about F-Zero. I heard F-Zero was coming back. I think like F-Zero GX or something. Like a remake version of F-Zero GX. That's what I heard. But that would be a launch title. I would love to see that as a launch title. And Fire Emblem. I want to see Fire Emblem as a launch title too. But it's going to be Genealogy of the Holy War. It came from Nitty Hits, and he did say that it was going to be a Switch 1 title. So, still needs to see that Fire Emblem title. I still need to see my Holy War game. So, yeah, Mario Kart, a new IP hopefully, Star Fox hopefully, and F-Zero GX hopefully. And then we're also getting Metroid Prime 4 for the Switch One, Pokemon Legends Zero for the Switch One, and oh, Kirby Planet's Robobots for the Switch One. That one was also announced. Well, not announced, but rumored to come to the Switch One. So I think Switch One transitioning to Switch 2, it's not that bad, even though it sounds as if there's not enough first party at the time of this recording. We are speculating right now, okay? So, and based on our speculation, based on the rumors, based on the reports, we're saying that the first party exclusive title for the Switch 2 is limited based on what we heard and what we've seen. It's a little bit limited, but with the amount of first party title coming to Switch 1, that will definitely cover the Switch 2. That will definitely cover Nintendo until next year, when they'll be releasing like Smash or Animal Crossing or something new, or Xenoblades, maybe a new Xenoblades title again, or Fire Emblem coming up with a new title instead of Holy War, something different, So okay, so I have one last piece of news, but I'm going to record that one at a later date, hopefully tomorrow morning or so, because I'm getting tired. I'm gonna go, but this is an exciting time we are at right now, guys. An exciting time. So make sure you get your tickets. Make sure you validate your ticket. board your seats on that train, put on your seatbelt, and grab your beverage, grab your popcorn, because we are ready to ride that hype train to the Nintendo Switch 2. So, with that being said, make sure you click these four buttons right below me. A like would be nice. Be sure to comment, especially share, and why subscribe, because I'm awesome. Until next time, it's been real. Bye.